I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. You're so upset and I could care less. Get out of my face. I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. Ooh, you're mad, bitch.
Oh, look at Kyle. Kyle's like...
Okay, guys, so we're gonna play a game. This is Girls' Night Out Table Topics.
What is appropriate for husbands when it comes to communicating with other women on social media?
You're not supposed to
Murder.
be...
I think Instagram is literally the worst thing for relationships. I hate it. I think it's terrible.
I've had like a fight with Mo over that. I hate that.
I wish I was the kind of person that could just laugh that type of thing off and be like, oh, look at you. But I don't. And not only does it feel disrespectful, but it also is like we're in the public eye and people can see who you follow and comment.
You know, you're really disrespecting your spouse in a public forum. And that's like even worse. That's even worse.
Mo certainly knows that his wife would not tolerate him engaging with younger, attractive women on social media. There might be another couple that the wife would not mind at all.
If Marcellus wanted to look at beautiful women on Instagram, we don't have rules per se, but I also don't have trust issues. My husband is the one who, when we first started dating, we would go places and he would be like, oh, honey, I slept with her before. So it's like, if you like somebody's picture and I know it's so-and-so that you used to date in 2003, why would I be upset about that? I already know that you used to date her. Me and Marcellus are different though. We have the horrible conversations. We have the worst conversations. Like, we talk about the worst stuff. Like, people always want it, like rainbows and butterflies and like, husband, tell me, like 8.5. Marcellus calls me 8.5 and you're like, how does that make you feel? I'm like, great, it's a badge of honor. Like, it's so funny because I asked so many of my girlfriends that. I'm like, what would you do if your husband said you were 8.5? Oh my God, I'd be so upset and I'd divorce him. I'm like, why? Like, I'm not that woman. Like, I don't need, like, don't lie to me. Like, keep it real. That's why I trust my husband, because he always is real with me. He's not going to call me a 10 because I'm not a 10. Like, right? So why would I ever think he's lying? Because he tells me all the bad stuff, right?
I'm not talking about like if Mo's liking your photos on Instagram or says something, that's totally different. Yeah. I'm talking about something that doesn't
make
really
much
unnecessary.
Sense. Right.
And makes me want to grow a horn and a tail and kill people.
It happens. It happens. That's why I was so glad I was married to someone much older. Didn't even know what social media was. Didn't help much, but you know, there wasn't that.
Lucky.
Yeah, well, got over in a lot of other ways.
But also, you don't have to follow every single person and like all their photos. But yeah, no, I don't like that at all. At all.
I heard there's a birthday in the house.
Here, you guys.
Oh, yummy.
Oh my God, you guys, the cutest. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
Yay! This is so cute, you guys.
Would you ever date a woman?
In Ojai, you had a question for the ladies.
Holy
It definitely came out of left field.
You know what? 2 reasons I said that. A, for shock value. B, because I'm at a place in my life where I'm just like, I don't know. I have zero judgment. Do you think I would ever get a tattoo before? So I was like, who am I to say? I don't know.
That's my
I'm not judging anything. Like, who knows? Whatever.
That's the best thing I've heard you say all day.
At the time, it was very meaningless to me. I just thought it was one of those provocative questions that we ask each other, you know, like for fun. But now I'm like, oh, maybe she's curious other people's perspectives.
Was she planting a seed? Was she checking to see what we would think of it?
I think she's kind of like fighting inner demons. So I think in asking that question, she's kind of putting out feelers to her friends.
Like, are we safe territory?
Yeah. Would we be okay with it if she decided, you know, to love someone else?
Yeah.
Scrubbing everything clean and starting, you know, from sort of scratch of my own beliefs and, you know, and I'm just a lot more open-minded about a lot of things across the board.
Good for you.
I mean, my girl is saying to me, like, Mom, I can't believe you got tattoos. I love this new, like, you know, enlightened, you know, open-minded version of you. And
whatever you need to do, or however, whatever this is, this time in your life that makes you happy, whether it's dating women, not dating women, that's you. And you need to feel good about what you're doing. And whether you stay with Mauricio, don't stay with Mauricio, whatever you guys work out, it's really between the two of you. You deserve to make yourself happy. You've been through enough. Just live your life. It's fine. That's how I feel about it. I've been with a woman. I think it's great to have had that experience, but I don't think it's for me. I really like penises. That's how I feel. You know, that's just where I'm at. I probably would do something on the other side of that.
What's that?
More penis.
If I had to answer it today, I'd say maybe. I don't think I could say a hard no. Obviously, if I wasn't with PK.
I know Dorit's been with a girl. She admitted it.
Dorit says maybe.
Dorit said maybe, and she already said she's been.
Or she
Dorit
kissed
said
a girl.
no,
She
she's
kissed a
admitted
girl.
And call it or something. Where's your
Some-
phone? Wait, should we call
You
her?
do it.
No,
I'm
my
not
phone.
doing
Wait,
it.
where's my phone?
I'm already at
Damn
bad,
it, where's my
bad
damn
place
phone?
with it.
Hey Siri, call Dorit Kemsley.
Hey, Siri.
Oh, God.
Have her call. Just say Dorit, call it.
Call me when you can. No, actually, call me fast.
I love men,
Yeah.
but I mean, if I fell in love with someone, I understand that too, falling in love with someone and they happen to be the same sex.
This is a personal question.
Yeah, and that's why I'm answering it from my point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love men and I want to be with a man, but I could see how people fall in love with someone because of who they are, not necessarily what they're made of. But it's interesting that Kyle would bring that up.
Stefanos.
I was telling him that I overthink these things, and then you clearly just don't overthink. You just.
I'm a little covered.
Yeah. Can you imagine I show up at my house with a throat tattoo? Where am I going to put it? That's the other thing.
That's on you.
Did I tell you that Mo asked me how many I had, and he said he didn't know?
You look amazing.
Oh, thanks.
How many tattoos do you have right now?
5.
Seriously?
This is the first.
That one I know.
This is the second.
Oh, I forgot
This is
about
the third. This is the fourth. This is the fifth.
How many? You have 5. You said 5.
I have 5, yeah.
I got into a fight with someone on my Instagram about you.
About me?
Something about my tattoos and Kyle's trying to look like this, and I was like, who cares?
I mean, like, and I think too, like, you know, Kyle, I've got her in the, Kyle Richards.
Oh, yeah.
You know, corrupted her into getting a few tattoos.
She's got like 5 tattoos.
She's got like 5
Oh,
tattoos
really? She's-
now.
She was hanging out with Morgan getting
She's on the
added
Yet
up.
Life. She's on the Yet
Yes.
Life. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
but I remember we were getting in a car, and the Uber, I was the first one to get in there, and like the driver picking us up was like real skeptical of me, like kind of asking, and
You're holding
it
Kyle
pissed her
hostage.
off.
She hasn't given a response. What are your thoughts on that?
We are very good friends.
Okay, so it's just a rumor, right?
Yes.
Okay, just a rumor. Thank you so much.
Friends with benefits? Best friends, matching tattoos? Why not?
Matching tattoos too.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we need to see those tattoos.
She's not the only one I have a matching tattoo with.
Oh, okay, we see it. Thank you.
They're gonna assume you're having like a midlife crisis or something with the extra tattoo, but it's great, Morgan. Thanks.
Ooh, what do we have here? You better live it up. 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 I know a Strappiano when I see one. Ooh, get the strap. You better live it up. Get the strap. You better live it up. Dyke, dyke, dyke. Dyke, dyke, dyke. You better live it up. I know a Strappiano when I see one. What do we have here? Dyke, dyke, dyke. Dyke, dyke, dyke. You better live it up. 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 Get the strap.
Initially, I was drawn to Morgan by her music. Morgan's lyrics really spoke to me because she was just so raw and open and honest and just putting it all out there.
You say I'm too young for you. You're scared I'm too loud for you.
And I admire that in someone, especially someone who has struggled with that myself. I appreciate that quality in someone. Okay. Amazon customer says, I read that you initially regretted introducing Morgan Wade to RHOBH. Can you elaborate on why? Yes, because it's this week's episode on this Wednesday. I guess it's tomorrow night. Yep. Is the episode where Morgan performs on the show. And she came on as a favor to me because my best friend, since I'm 7 years old, passed away. She committed suicide May 1st. And it was a really important event for me. It was a celebration of life. And I just wanted to bring more awareness and have suicide be more of an open conversation because it's such a taboo topic, and families that go through such a hard time suffering, the survivors don't want to talk about it because there's shame. And so I really wanted to do an important episode and to honor Laureen and just to bring light to suicide and what it does to people and help people that are struggling, whether people struggling with depression or you're a survivor of losing someone. And Morgan has talked a lot about that in her music. Some songs, one of her songs, The Night, addresses that specifically. And she does 2 different versions of The Night. And she, knew how much I was struggling with, after losing Laureen, and she offered to, well, I asked her, and then she said, yes, she'd be happy to, because she was in the middle of touring. And she came and, sang at this event, as a favor to me. And all of a sudden, she's an artist, she just wants to make music. And all of a sudden she was thrust into this world of gossip and tabloids and, traveling and having, paparazzi take pictures of her. And she just doesn't like any of that. She doesn't want the attention. She doesn't want to be talked about. She just wanted to make music. And all of a sudden it was I had a lot of guilt, that I put her in this position. And even though she would tell me, it's not your fault, of course I felt bad because it gave her anxiety, seeing these headlines and just like I said, being thrust into the spotlight brought her anxiety. And, like myself, she suffers from anxiety, so I felt terrible to have put her in that position. Anyway, so I think she's kind of adjusted a bit to it now, but that it's still not going away. It's all very new to her.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Boy, you got it. Hit them hydraulics while I ride it.
You better live it up. Ew. Like JK, but maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.